Seen any good movies lately?
No.
Hey, what's up? Kevin here in Yeongdeung-po, and I'm here to see a very special movie. The big movie news recently was the Cannes Film Festival, and a certain Korean director named Bong Joonho won the Palme d'Or for his movie Parasite, or Gisaengchung in Korean, and very exciting because I'm here in Yeongdeung-po at Starium, one of the biggest screens in the world. And I tried to get a ticket for this thing tonight, but I couldn't. But my girlfriend, Guhei, love you, came through and got me a ticket for the red carpet Korean premiere tonight. So, like most film adventures, this didn't just start now or 10 minutes ago. This whole 10 days or 2 weeks leading up have been pretty wild. So first I saw Memories of Murder, Bong Joon-ho's second film. Great murder mystery, great police procedural. If you've seen Zodiac from David Fincher, very much like that, but it's filmed before that. But they're very similar movies. Slow burning, not crazy action, but like that slow burn, intense cop detective stuff. Just awesome, just awesome. And then I saw Mother, which was good because it had subtitles. And it was in black and white, which was like a special presentation that I saw, which was really cool because I've seen the movie before. I've seen all these movies before, but you know me, I love movies, so I went and saw all them. But the black and white added like a totally different feel to the movie. It's kind of like The Mist. It came out in a double DVD, and it had the color version and the black and white version. It was really cool because if you watch the black and white version, it feels much more like a creepy 60s kind of horror movie. But if you watch the color one, it feels very much more like a 70s horror movie. And it's all the same exact thing, just two different color palettes. And so this all led to one of my favorite Bong Joon-ho movies, Snowpiercer. Oh, just such a good movie. And I didn't need subtitles for that. If anyone's seen it, they know that like 90% of it is in English. So, but it's all led to tonight and the premiere of his new film here in the Starium at CGV. Yeah! Now there's no subtitles, so I'm in trouble there, but the director and the cast will be here. So it's not just the premiere tonight, like Bong Joon-ho and the cast are gonna be here, so that's pretty nuts. So, hopefully tonight, there's a Q&A afterwards, so hopefully at some point, or maybe soon here in the theater, I can see the director Bong Joon-ho, and I can meet Kangho, which is the lead actor. And these aren't even my favorite Korean directors or Korean actors. Like, Bong Joon-ho is one of my favorite directors, period. Kangho is just an incredible actor in anything he does, period. So, as much as they would be by default my favorite Korean director and favorite Korean actor, this doesn't just, you know, it's like the best foreign film at the Oscars. Like, they're not great foreign films, they're great films. So hopefully at some point I can get them to sign my Memories of Murder Blu-ray and or my Snowpiercer deluxe box set. So we'll see what happens. I have no idea, but crossing my fingers for some magic and luck tonight.
감사합니다. 장혜진 배우님을 모시겠습니다. 왠지 다 같이 인사를 하고 앉으실 것 같은데. 네. 그러면 제가 선창을 한번 해볼게요. 네, 차렷 인사. 우리 현장단에 계신 관객분 그리고 인천을 포함해서 생중계를 보고 계신 전국 17개 상영관 우리 여러분들께도 큰 인사 부탁드리겠습니다.
예, 대단히 감사합니다. 제가 어디선가 얘기를 한 것 같은데 봉준호 감독께서 세계 최고의 영화제에서 최고의 상을 수상한 것은 봉준호 감독도 뛰어난 예술가이지만 사실 그 예술가를 키운 것은 여러분들의
불과 며칠 전이지만 어쨌든 칸느 영화제는 과거의 일이 됐어요. 그래서 물론 상을 받은 것이 기쁜 일이고 영광스럽긴 하지만 꼭 이 트로피에 투사시켜서 이 영화를 트로피를 눈앞에 걸어놓고 이 영화를 볼 필요는 없는 거라고 생각해요. 상과 무관하게 이 영화 자체가 가진 여러 가지 재미와 활력과 웃음과 공포와 슬픔 같은 것들이 뒤범벅되어 있는 영화 자체의 재미를 다들 즐겨주셨으면 좋겠고요. 우리도 여기 앉아 계신 배우들이 뿜어내는 어마어마한 에너지와 또 그 희노애락의 감정들이 있잖아요. 그 생생한 그 감정 자체를 즐겨주셨으면 좋겠다는 바람이 들고 또 그렇게 영화에 빠져들기 위해서는 사실 영화의 어떤 중요한 스토리의 굴곡과 고비고비들을 모르는 상태로 흠뻑 영화를 체험하는 게 사실 좋잖아요. 그래서 아직 안 보신 분들을 위한 배려를 해주시면 정말 좋겠다라는 말씀을 또 다시 한번 드립니다. 감사합니다.
Oh, that's awkward.
So, I've seen the red carpet premiere for Korea, and can I just say, incredible movie. And with all the actors coming out and with Bong Joonho there, I didn't have any sort of personal experience with them, but being in the same room and being there for the same reason for this new movie that they've created, something out of someone's brain and heart, just it's a cool experience. Just sharing a space with people that I really admire. And as far as comprehension of the movie goes, because I mentioned that I wouldn't get any subtitles, I understood the themes and the story generally, of course. It's the characters' motivations and like the humor and stuff like that that kind of got lost. But I've seen it 2 more times, so that was all clarified. So, seeing as the director and the cast were there, and we were all there too, there was a Q&A section afterwards, and he took 3 questions, and I had a question, so I raised my hand, and my question was, why Kevin Teacher? Why, for obvious reasons, my same name in the movie? The son who becomes an English teacher for the daughter of the rich family, the mother kind of designates him Kevin Teacher, and I had this question, why Kevin? For obvious reasons. And he didn't pick me, but at some point I'll have to kind of research online and get to the bottom of why Bong Joon-ho picked my name for this film. So, as far as a review can go, I can say this movie is amazing. As far as his movies go as a director, this ranks among one of my favorites, but I'd say just like objectively as a director and someone who's in control of what's happening with his craft, holy shit, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. All the framing, all the editing, all the little Easter eggs upon second watching that you get is just incredible screenwriting and vision that he's had for this movie. As far as themes go, there's a lot of deep stuff in here. The easy one to point out would be classism and how that works. But there's also themes about trust and how easily it can be won, and also how easily it can be lost with little things that people do, little nuances. There's also a more subtle thing about classism that comes with... It'd be easy to say that this is the upper class versus the lower class, but there's also a certain crab in the bucket aspect, especially when the poor family becomes middle class and they're kind of scrambling to keep what they have, and they're not well off. They're now kind of your average Joe family, or average Kim family, I should say. But their willingness and their scheming to keep others out and others down who are even worse off than them, that's an interesting aspect to this film that often gets overlooked when people cover things like class. We tend to blame the rich for a lot of things, but the middle class is almost complicit, or they have what's mine and I'm keeping it that way kind of thing. So having seen it a second and third time, I can just say that this is a 10 out of 10 movie. It's one of the best movies of the year. It's one of the most thought-provoking and well-crafted films I've seen in a long time. And I'm very fortunate to have seen it with subtitles on subsequent viewings because, again, I said the character motivations and the humor really don't do well because my Korean is not that great. So having seen it again, when you get a chance, America and Canada, in October at some point when it gets released there, go see this film. Absolutely incredible and very thought-provoking and just perfection. This is auteur cinema in its like greatest form. A master director just doing his thing. And as much as I love Snowpiercer and didn't quite love Okja, I am glad that he's kind of gone back to making Korean language films because that's what he excels at as an artist and as a creator type. So highly recommended, and I'll remind you all in October, all my Canadian and American friends, to go check that out and enjoy it. Catch you on the flip side, and it's my school. I'm getting paid right now. I should go back to work. I'll catch you later. Bye. Oh, it's my principal.